Okay. That deep divine connection is divine mind, and in my belief and in my experience, it is how we choose a better resonance, and you've got to choose the one that works best for you. We are so unique. All of our experiences are unique. We have unique perspective, perception, and lessons that we want to learn from in a beautiful, light way. So, as we see the interplay between outer and inner and just anything that is other, we then manifest better most of the time. And we manifest through those times more quickly when we go to the what light can I learn, what lesson can I beautifully remember, and if it is a challenge with our physicality, we kind of look where it is. Excuse me, headaches. A lot of interesting thoughts on headaches, but purely from a spiritual realm, which is what I'm talking about now. This has nothing to do with that other agenda. This is purely spiritual. Is always a root chakra, excuse me, a crown chakra, a third eye chakra, a throat chakra. These rule the head. Relationships that are a challenge, or home issues, those are devastating in mass to the root chakra. We all need a warm, safe, peaceful place to lay down our head so that we can rest, so that we can heal. So we begin to think in that manner, whereas instead of running out to get a prescription, God bless, purely spiritual, right? We run inward and we make an educated, healing correction, healing frequency, a healing vibration to that space and that place. Instead of going, what do we want to do? And that's why we practice when we're feeling good. It's a challenge. It is a challenge. And that challenge keeps us from our ability to believe in our own ability to venture wonderfully through our own healing journey, whatever the outcome. We are only here for a finite amount of time, so let's have fun. All right, so if you'd like to come more deeply into the chakra system with me, I am doing a little mini class that can be taught live. And if you can't be on it live, I invite you all to come along live for free. If you can't be on live, then you can purchase it for $49 starting next. This could be like an intensive. So I'll let you know when it's going to be available, and you can buy it for $49. But you can attend the class live, and if you're live, we can take questions. We can have a little workshop afterwards, and I'll be answering your questions, or energetically your questions, universally your questions, cosmically your questions, as best I can, and maybe pointing you in a direction that might help you. But we're going to be doing the chakra system. Look how long I've had this book. My first, little Levi bit that. We got her in 9. No, I've had this since I've lived in Littleton. This was the very first book. Levi didn't come along until 96. I'd already had it 10 years since then. But we're going to be using, in this chakra class, we're going to go into the map of the body and the ailments and the corrections for the ailments. Each chakra will get its own, there'll be 7 little mini teachings, about 15 minutes each. I'm going to teach them all in 2 days, though, if you want to come along live. Then we're going to break them down into those little 15-minute segments, which is how it will be delivered to you when you want to purchase it for $49. Yes, thank you for supporting this work. So that's what I want to teach first. And as for those who are even experienced in the chakras, you're going to want to come along too, because it'll be a great refresher, especially Reiki masters. We're going to go into more deeply the perennial, the Philosophia Perennis, and see about the numbers and how they correlate within the physicality as we then step out onto the ladder of the non-physical realm. Matter into spirit, into energy, into ether, I think. Definitely into ether. What we are putting into the ether matters. So sign up below, come along. It'll be fun. It's going to be an intensive, so it's going to be a 2-day teaching live, and you will get the telephone number to call in. And for those of you who want to come in live on video, you want the video access to that, that's $197, and you can purchase that later as well. So there's my happy plug for the day. I'll look forward to connecting more deeply with this intensive Simplicity of Spirituality workshop where we're going into the chakra system more deeply. Thanks so much. Continue to be well.